He felt he had let me down. He felt he had let the department down. He felt he had let the citizens of Detroit down.
Mayor Dave Bing faced another scandal in the Detroit Police Department today. Police Chief Ralph Godbee retired. So how does the city bounce back from yet another hard punch? Joining us right now is Karen Dumas, who once worked with Mayor Bing, is now a communications specialist. And Karen, thank you for coming in. All right, what's first? Do you get a new police chief, or you try to fix the damage done by the old one?
Well, I think one lends support to the other. I think the installment of Chester Logan is the first step. I mean, I think he'll add some calm to the troops, but certainly the finding another police chief is going to change the reality, and that in turn will change the perception.
Now, by most accounts, Chief Godbee was popular with the rank and file in the streets, but there was this nagging issue of an increasing crime rate. So as effective as he may have been with his troops, it did not seem, at least to the public, that he was effective with crime.
Well, and I think that too lent a lot of fire to this recent issue. I think that if in fact the police officers were paid fairly, if crime were under control and citizens felt safe, I don't think this personal matter would have been as major of an issue as it turned out to be.
Because it really wasn't a couple of years ago. When he first became chief, it wasn't an issue then, and suddenly essentially the same thing became an issue.
Essentially, yeah. And so now, you know, it's important for the mayor and the city of Detroit to restore confidence in the department, both with the police officers and the community, and to instill some confidence in the administration that they're going to continue to do the right thing.
The second question is, how do you find another police chief? Now, they've tried going outside with a few years ago with Mr. Oliver. They stayed in-house with the last couple of chiefs, and nothing seems to be working out. What's the answer?
Well, based on the charter, the Board of Police Commissioners now make recommendations to the mayor. The mayor makes the selection, and council approves it. So, you know, what the Board of Commissioners decides to do in terms of whether they look internally, whether they conduct a national search, it's yet to be seen.
It's hard to find candidates, isn't it?
It's hard to find. It is. I mean, the last time, if I remember correctly, there weren't people beating down the door. I mean, it's a tough job. The resources aren't there. You don't always have the support of council to execute. So I'm not going to see anybody unless you want it.
No, I'm fine, thank you.